Okay, well, I am recording with the new camera, so we'll see what kind of video quality difference there is. I got a package today also from Crystal Cottage Seeds. One of my YouTube subscribers, one of the faithful of the flock, sent me these seeds for free through Crystal Cottage Seeds. They are organic heirloom seeds. I'll just real quick go through what we got here. Some squash, pumpkin, some peppers, banana peppers, some pickling cucumber, some pole beans, some kind of normal tomatoes. There we go, there it focused. And some Amish paste tomatoes, and a couple packs of sweet corn. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and start our tomato seeds indoors. So they're both, you start both of them indoors, 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date, and I'm in zone 5, so the last frost date is like the last day of April, first day of May is safe to plant outside. So if I get a little bit outside the screen, sorry, I'm getting used to the camera here, I'm watching it. But through the Crystal Cottage Seeds, they come in these little, paper containers. The labeling and everything is good. They come with instructions on the back, so that's good. And then the way we start our seeds indoors is we use egg cartons, and we just cut the lid off and poke some holes in the bottom, and that's what we start our seeds in. And then for lights, we use these 4-foot fluorescent tubes, and they have two 32-watt 6500K daylight bulbs in them. So I'll get the seed starting soil ready to go and get this show on the road. Okay, so here's the way I start my seeds indoors. Okay, I've got my seed starting mix, which is this organic stuff, natural and organic Jiffy stuff from Lowe's. That's one thing you want to make sure of, and that I never really thought about, was if you want to grow like organic type stuff and know that you're not doing any chemicals or anything, from the first moment to the last moment you can't do anything with chemicals. So even your seed starting mix and all that needs to be chemical free. So you just dump some, I just dump some in a bowl, and I get it moist. You don't want to be able to wring water out of it really, but you want to be able to have it clump together. So, and then you can use, I'll just set this out of the way for a minute. You can use scissors for this, but I just use my pocket knife. It's pretty sharp. If your knife isn't real sharp, you can't really do that because it'll tear, but then I always just cut these little pieces off. So they just kind of get in the way. Okay, now I just take a pencil with a sharp point, and I just do 5 little dots in each one. Kind of like a domino that says 5 on it, And obviously that's just to let the excess water drain out. Okay, so there's that. Now you can see it's got, you know, like 5 little holes in it, like a domino, kinda. Okay, and then your lid can be the tray. It'll just sit down inside of it just like that. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to put dirt in it, or your seed starting mix. I just use a kitchen spoon. It don't matter. Use what you got. You can use your hand, whatever. I just go ahead and put quite a bit. And also the good thing about using these egg cartons is, for number one, they're free. Everybody, your neighbors and family and everybody will just give them to you, you know. And you can write on them what the seeds are. Always kind of beat them down a little bit. You don't want to pack them in there real tight, but I put them, you know, I compress it a little bit, just to make sure there's enough in there. And I can hear the children are playing with a loud toy, but that's okay, I guess. I would appreciate if they would not play with the loud toy, though. Get on out of here! Okay. And then once you go to transplant these, it's real easy. You just kind of pick it up, and then you can squish them out from the bottom side, and they'll just come right out. You know, you could buy seed trays, I guess, and whatnot, but this seems just as easy to me. And it's free. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we'll start with our regular Rutgers tomatoes. I did beefsteak tomatoes last year, and I really didn't care for the taste of them. My wife likes them, but for some reason I don't really like the real tomatoey taste. You know, the tomatoes you get at the grocery store that are basically watery and flavorless, those are the kind that I like to eat. But okay, so let's see, how many seeds are in here? 50. Okay, well, we're probably not going to do that many. Obviously each one of these will hold 12, and I think I did 6 tomato plants last year, and it was more than enough. Normally what you would do is you would put 2 holes in each pod. And then once the plants, you know, came up, then you would weed out the weaker one in each pod and just keep the stronger, healthier one. But since I only need 6 plants, 6 or 8 plants anyway, I'll just put one in each and then just take out the ones that look kind of weak. Or let them grow, you know, whatever. It ain't gonna hurt me any. Okay, so you want to just poke you a little hole in there in each one. Normally you do it diagonally if you're doing 2, but I'm just doing 1 per pod, so. And you'll want to go maybe, you know, just shy of a 1/4 inch or so. Yeah, 1/4 inch. Alrighty, now this is the hard part for me because I have big gorilla hands, but we'll give her a shot. Whoa, what was that? Okay, so we'll put 1 in each hole. Those dudes are tiny. It's amazing how big of a plant comes from, you know, tiny little, I mean, they're small. Okay, now which hole was I on? Okay, I think that one. That's the hardest part for me, is not getting mixed up on which hole I already put a seed in. Okay. Do. Alrighty. And they come in these little Ziploc baggies inside the package, so we'll just save the rest of them for next year. I'm sure they'll still be good. Okay. I'll just put those back in the package so we won't get mixed up. Okay, then once your seeds are in there, you just kind of want to scrape the dirt around the hole, rough it up a little bit, rough it up a little bit, all around the holes. Kind of scoot it towards the hole. Okay, then what I do is I just kind of pat it down a little bit. I don't smash it down real hard, but I'll pat it down a little bit just to make sure the seed is making contact with the soil. Alrighty, and that's it. That's it on that. So I'll just leave this package kind of stuffed in there like that just for now, so I won't get mixed up. And we'll go ahead and do this other one. I'll probably fast forward this one in the video though.
The
Okay, so here's the light setup. Normally, okay, I've got these chains just hung up to the ceiling with these little planting hooks, and then I've got the chains coming down. And then, okay, normally, under normal circumstances, you know, I would put the plants just like that and line both, you know, both of them with it. But since there's only these two for now, I will just put them both, you know, directly underneath the lights. And you want them about 3 inches from the top of the plants. So once they start germinating and coming up, you want to keep adjusting your lights up to keep the light bulbs about 3 inches from your plants. And that should be it. We're going out to the home spot tomorrow to do some work clearing stuff for the garden and cutting up those trees I felled the other day and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get some better test footage on this camera then, but for now, here's a little teaser of the better quality to come. And this is how we start our seeds indoors.